Hi Becky. I just got an email from you and I have a few questions like how do we proceed with this closing process?
Okay. There's lots of information that I need to get from you. With that email, you should have received attachments, and these are called our seller information forms. These are very important. It's information that you fill in, and they do require your signature, so you'll have to print them, sign them, and then get them back to us either via fax or scan them and send them back via email.
These seller information sheets, what are they? And also, like, when is closing? How do I know when and where closing will be?
Well, first and foremost, the seller information forms are a crucial part of how we get to closing. This gives us important pieces of information that you can supply before we even see title work, which tells us what exactly is there on titles so that we know if there's payoffs, we know marital status, if you have a trust. There's all kinds of different nuances to a sale, and you're helping us by giving us that information ahead of time so we can be quick and ready for closing. And then as far as scheduling is concerned, my assistant Ann will be reaching out to you very soon, and she'll be connecting with the buyer's closer to find out when they're looking to close, and then she'll kind of coordinate that with you so that it works out for everybody.
Okay. And so since the buyers are kind of choosing the closing date, what if I can't make it?
If you can't make it, we can do what we call a pre-sign, and we can schedule to your request and meet either at my office or another one of our Stewart locations. And we'll get the pre-signed documents all taken care of, and then I'll bring those to closing. You'll want to think about who you'd like to appoint as your power of attorney, because oftentimes there are documents that we can't get ahead of time. Most folks choose their agent, and if there's another individual, you just need to let us know.
Okay. And when will the final numbers be ready?
We strive to get them out to you at least a week prior to closing. I can't always promise that. It all depends on what we are clearing. If we're getting HOA information and we're dealing with a lender getting a payoff, sometimes those don't always come to us as quickly as we'd like them to, but the goal is a week prior to, and I'll send that over to you and have you review that as well as your agent, and as long as everybody gives me the thumbs up, we're good to go.
All right, perfect. And the last thing I got is just, if I can't make it to closing, how do I get paid?
Yeah, that's important. So when we do a pre-sign, if that's what you choose to do, there is a document that will have you fill out and sign, just telling what your wishes are and how you'd like to receive funds. Usually they cut a check for you at closing. Of course, there's no cost for that. But if you do decide that you want your funds wired, just be prepared to give me a voided check from an account that matches how you are vested into titles. So if you do have a spouse, your account also needs to read that person's name. And then there's typically about a $30 fee for wiring fees, so we'll incorporate that into the final statement for you.
Oh, perfect. This will be fun. I can't wait to close with you. Thanks,
Good
Becky.
deal. Thank you. Thanks for using Stewart Title. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.